I've heard you say that in the past there was compounds and things that you would have taken that now you're like, this is it's too dangerous. What are the things that for you are like off the table with regards to this is too much, this is too risky for me?
Christopher Adam Bumstead, better known as Cbum, is a Canadian IFBB Pro League bodybuilder born on February 2nd, 1995 in Ottawa, Ontario. His journey to the top began in 2014, and just 2 years later, he secured his pro card after winning the 2016 IFBB North American Bodybuilding Championship. After placing second in the Classic Physique division in 2017 and 2018, he claimed an astounding 6 consecutive Mr. Olympia victories from 2019 to 2024, solidifying his place in bodybuilding history. But after his record-breaking 6th win, Cbum dropped a bombshell. He was retired.
This is going to be my last time up here, but it won't be the last of me you see. I hope, please, everybody, I hope you guys learned something from my journey, and it wasn't just about winning. It was the champion mentality means having no quit, feeling it all, and just enjoying the moment.
This announcement left fans and fellow competitors stunned, wondering what would compel someone at the peak of their career to step away. It raises a compelling question. Did the lifestyle that bodybuilding demands start taking its toll on him? Or could it be the recent deaths of other bodybuilding giants like Dallas McCarver at 26, Novoa Mendez at 49, Chad McCrary at 49, and Golem at 36 that made him reconsider? Let me know in the comments if you have other names in mind, but these tragedies beg the question, are these deaths the result of natural causes, or are they linked to the extracurricular activities often associated with the sport? We'll take a closer look at what Chris Bumstead has put his body through and consider if stepping away from the sport might actually be saving his life. Standing at 6'1" and weighing between 215 to 225 pounds during competition, Chris has dealt with his share of health issues, including a diagnosis of IgA nephropathy and autoimmune kidney disease.
I was diagnosed with IgA disease, essentially during this prep. It's something that I've had my whole life, but we didn't know what it was. So before anyone gets into saying that I caused this to myself, did this to myself, the doctor literally told me that it's something I was born with, the rare form of immune disease. And it first hit me like 4 years ago or so, before my bodybuilding career happened.
This has forced him to be meticulous about what he puts into his body, from food to supplements. Chris explains his annual routine as a cycle of peaks and valleys. For most of the year, it's about eating as much as possible to gain weight and training to build muscle. 16 weeks before a competition, things take a drastic turn. He switches to a strict diet and ramps up cardio, shifting the goal to cutting body fat while retaining as much muscle as possible. This phase is grueling, leaving him tired, hungry, and exhausted, a true mental and physical battle. Chris Bumstead's contest prep diet. Let's break down a typical day of eating for Chris during contest prep. It's not for the faint-hearted. Drop a comment if you think you could keep up with this. Meal 1. Pancakes made with whole eggs, probiotic, prebiotic, and digestive enzyme supplements are added for good measure. Meal 2. Pre-workout, white rice, Atlantic cod, and asparagus. Meal 3. Post-workout. Chicken breast, white rice, and asparagus with Himalayan pink salt and honey mustard for seasoning. Meal 4. White rice, fish, zucchini, lemon, and coconut aminos. Meal 5. Chicken breast and asparagus. Meal 6. Salmon and jasmine rice. 6 meals a day. It's a lot to handle, but that's the level of commitment required to stay on top. The price of the bodybuilding lifestyle. While the chiseled physiques of bodybuilders might seem like the epitome of health, the reality is far more complex. Achieving that level of muscularity often involves extreme dieting, intense training, and even the use of performance-enhancing substances.
That's probably the most toxic thing you can put in your body, and I've done it in the past, but I don't anymore. I just haven't touched it in like 5 years.
Why?
just the toxicity it causes in your body. Like it just comes in, it harms your kidneys, your liver, just everything that takes your body to process it and go through it. It's just not natural. It's not meant to be in your body, and it makes you strong as fuck. And people say they feel like they're on top of the world when they take it, but to me, that's not really worth the health risk anymore.
These practices can take a toll on the body in the long term. Nutritional deficiencies, dehydration, and the potential strain on vital organs are all risks associated with bodybuilding. The use of anabolic steroids adds another layer of danger, with known risks including heart disease, liver damage, and hormone imbalances. And it's not just the physical side that suffers. There's a mental cost, too. The pressure to maintain an ideal body can lead to mood swings, anxiety, and even depression. Personal relationships can also take a hit, as bodybuilders often prioritize training and competitions over social commitments. The focus on appearance can become obsessive, leading to isolation and stress that can strain even the closest bonds. Chris Bumstead's choice to retire at just 29 may indeed be the smartest move of his career. The grind, the stress, and the health risks have claimed many promising athletes in the past. And maybe Chris decided it was time to preserve his well-being while he's still at the top. What's your take? Do you think Cbum made the right call by stepping away? Let's get the conversation going. Hit me in the comments.
And I've always told myself, again, I tell myself these things, if I come to the point where I'm not excited, where I'm not like looking forward to like pushing myself and going past those limits again, then I need to pull out.